Hello. I actually feel like recording today. Fuck. Ow. My God. So not gonna lie, ever since like my birthday and my little trippy trip, it's been kind of like rough. Also, as an Aquarius, like Saturn moving into Pisces and that last little couple of months of Saturn like beating my ass had something to do with that too, but I digress. Now, right now I feel like more inclined to jump back into things, and so here I am. Really, I want to talk about like the theme of that, and it took me like a couple of weeks to really I guess I'm talking about it. It took me really like a couple of weeks to, not even a couple of weeks, like a couple of months to really process that trip and the experience. Like, it was so heavy, and it was kind of like a hard / like a bad trip. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna even talk about it because it was rough, and I think like it was still something that I had to sit and work through. And so I have just been like working through it and kind of just like deciphering what it means for me. And I think like what I got out of it was it's me against me. Because at first it was like the experience in itself was like heavy, like I said, or maybe I never said, but like originally I took like 4 grams, and then halfway through the trip I took the rest of the chocolate bar, so an entirety of like 6 grams. That was some heavy stuff. It really transcended my experience. Like, I feel like at some point during it I was offered the opportunity to have like an ego death and go further like in the trip, and I think just based on like my surroundings and like who I was with and just in general, I don't think I was ready, and so like I declined. And that was something that like struck me, like, is the fact that like I just didn't feel comfortable enough to accept, and that stuck with me for a while. And I had to think about that. And so now I'm just kind of feeling, when I say that it's me against me, it's kind of just how I've taken it into like my everyday life, is like everything that I'm doing is forward, and there's nothing else that is holding me back that I need to necessarily work on at this point. Like, I don't have an unsupportive atmosphere. Like, I feel comfortable doing what I do in the space that I'm in with the people that I am around. Like, I'm supported, and then like that's straight. Financially, like, I'm in a comfortable financial place where well, I take that back. Like, it's comfortable enough. Like, I still kind of have to work relatively like hard to keep that income as stable as it is, but it's just like I don't have like a financial distraction where it's like I'm still not paying rent because I'm still home, but like I'm building my income up, and I don't have any like romantic distractions. And I haven't for wow, it's about to be like 9 months. I'm almost done. Isn't that crazy? That's another video for the day. And no romantic distractions. There's just really like nothing in my way at this point to prevent me from getting to where I need to be, except me. And that's really like a big mindset thing that I now have to, or now I'm in a better position to really work on. I was talking to my mom, and this was like after my trip, about how I've heard this on TikTok, and I think I've heard this on Twitter, just pretty much everywhere, how like the state of your room and how your room is really reflects like your mind, like where your mindset is. And I was kind of going over like how my mom, you know, she's very much everywhere all at once. Like she'll have ideas, she'll start them, and she just may not finish them because she has another idea that she wants to hop into, and that's her. And then my brother, he's very much like, his room is like typically clean like all the time, but he will take all the excess stuff that he does not want to deal with and make a priority, and he puts them like in a separate room, like it's just a storage place. Like it's still there, but he's like, it's not in his profile, like kind of avoidant. And then there's me, and so kind of embarrassing, but this is like my room, and my room, like it's not like terrible, but how I kind of like made aware of myself was just like, I have a lot of stuff in my room, and I feel like my room is just filled with stuff. And what that means for me is it's just like, I have a lot of stuff that I hold on to, things that are maybe old or maybe broken or maybe just like used up, and I just hold on to it. It's like it's just still there, and it takes me like a long time to move it out of my way. And when I said that for myself, was like, I just have to move stuff out of my way, like deload. It was like, oh, kind of all that stuff for me to do to help me progress forward is to finally just start letting go of things that like I've outgrown and that I've just used up and there's no use for me anymore. Releasing things, which is, I feel like everybody knows that, but like for me it's just it didn't quite click until that moment. So that's what I have been doing as of late in my room. I have back there is my bookcase. You can see I've already kind of started. This used to be filled with like old like knickknacks and things that I had like growing up like as a child, things that I'm not using, things that don't really represent more my childhood than like who I am now. I had like stuffed animals, and I had my Woody and Buzz up there, which is actually like really cute for me because it, you know, it's just childhood. It gives Toy Story, and Toy Story came out in like 2000 or something, definitely before 2005. It just wasn't me anymore. Like I'm a completely different person. I'm older, and so really it's just, this is where I'm really starting, is I want to start turning things into who I am now and letting go of things that isn't me anymore. There are other things that are going to go into this, but this is just like where I'm starting, and that was just like an example that I had. Oh my gosh, that was so heavy. But this is my tub. This is my tub of things that I have been collecting and holding on to, and it's a good storage place to put things that maybe I might not want to be on the forefront, but like little things that I want to keep and remember. And I want to use this to transform my room, but it's already so filled because I'm a hoarder, and this is how I hoard. I want to keep all my memorabilia, but I have to like let it go. Some of it I need to clear it out. I know there's stuff in there that like I really don't need to keep. I can really move on from, and so I guess that's what I want to do right now. It's like I want to kind of go through some of the stuff and kind of pick and choose, and I'm gonna do that with you guys, if you guys don't mind. Ow. Okay. Whole bunch of stuff. The stuff on top is what I recently took off the top. Oh, these are a bunch of Disney hats, because I grew up as like a Disney kid, and so I have like hats like these, and I really didn't want to let them go. Here is my diploma, definitely here. And I think this is also preschool. Look at me, so cute, so cute, so cute. And this is like me writing in cursive. My name is Alexis. I like to play with sister. I guess I didn't know the word my back then. I want to be a star. Oh, period. She had goals. I didn't even know I said that. Which is why I like to show this, because trust yourself, because you know before anybody else, like, who you are. And I love that I said that, because it reminds me that that's who I knew I was gonna be, was a star. Because it just had no like rhyme or reason, like not in a specific way, like not like a singer, not like an actress, but I wanted to be like a star, like an it girl. Period. But I'm definitely gonna stick that in my kindergarten section and keep that forever. Oh, it's a scarf. Oh, it's an infinity scarf. I'm giving very much 2015. I'm gonna put that to the side because I might keep it, but I might not. Oh my gosh, a sweater. I'm geeked kind of, because like I was really upset last video because I didn't find any sweaters, but I didn't know I had held on to anything. But this looks like really small, so this is something I'm gonna have to try on later. Another sweater. A pair of socks. You could never. I didn't know I had so much clothes in there. I'm not even gonna wear myself like that, which I know don't fit. Huh. 5-pound weights? Why is that in there? Oh my gosh, this is like this is for JV Kodaki. I wrote a lot of stuff. This is so hard because I was like, I want to keep all of it. Nope. This is definitely OMG. If you're one of these 3 girls, I am so sorry, but this is me in middle school. This is not going anywhere. It was like a thing. And we still have stickers and stuff in here. That's so cute. And this was like a thing. We used to keep a journal. It was like a group journal, and it was such a popular thing to do at the time. Believe it or not, if you're ever watching this, please don't fucking kill me. But this was like the first girl I ever had like a crush on, like legitimately. This outfit eats butt, and I hate it so much, but this is me. Oh, but this is a photo of my Spanish class from my senior year of high school. What a time to be alive. Oh, but here's my Woody and Buzz. And this is another book that I wrote. Now I understand why this is so blurry, because like, I'm giving other stuff up. Like all of these are just like, this is hard. This is really hard. I think that's like dust in my throat. I don't know what this is in here. It's so sad. I'm trying to memorize all of this stuff. What is this one about? Rescue. Put these to the side. Letters to Paris. letters to Paris is very serious because this is a child that I do not have yet. Paris is the name of like my unborn child. A child yet to exist. I have my cabin gown and things that I wore with that. This is a journal when I went overseas when I was 13 and I kept a journal, and what I don't like is that they read it. Even though I feel like these are like really good memories to have, it's good to know what I did every single day. I'm actually good on these memories. So I will keep one in here, but this is like high school, letting people know that I was graduating, please send me money, period. Phantom of the Opera is my favorite of all time. I will talk about this. This is like a certificate of culinary arts. I did this culinary class that my mom made me take when I was like 17 and I really didn't want to go. She signed me up for coding, she got for cooking. I guess it was like with good intention because like she wanted me to be like well-rounded, but like I hated them both, was not interested in them both. And like the cooking one was okay, except it was like the teacher was like a dick. Like he was really mean to me, like all the time. Just like wouldn't stop with the jokes. Like I don't know what that was about. This is a photo, or this is a drawing that one of my roommates had made me, and like, because I needed like, it's like art for my room, and they made me it in exchange for a bill that they couldn't pay. So I kind of feel bad, but I'm not very attached to this. And that's okay. I'm sorry. But I made first team all conference in high school. First team all conference for field hockey. I was the best, but I wouldn't have known it because I wasn't treated that way. Oh, I was actually looking for this. This is my middle school yearbook. And I am not reading all of this stuff that people wrote me because these people didn't care about me. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh no! I'm just like, you open the book and there are some very, very things that I wrote around people's, like, not like really bad, like ignorant things that like a 13-year-old or 14-year-old would do, but oh my god, I'm not showing you because it's so embarrassing. Like, this is my picture down here for middle school. It was like 14, probably 14 or 13 in this picture. Like, I thought I was fat. I just look grown. But this over here is all the junk that I now have to go through, and like pretty much it's like it's a throw-out situation. There's definitely a lot more space in here. That's for sure. And maybe like further down the line there'll be like more stuff that I will toss and get rid of and be like, I don't need this anymore. Okay, okay. It'll be lighter. Oh my gosh, it's so much lighter. Oh. Well, it looks like you can see over here, I have a lot of work to do because I do not want all this stuff in my bed when I'm going to sleep. But I say all that to say it's just like, this is just an example of like me trying to start moving things out of my way. Letting go of like the old, making space for the new. This is one of the ways of doing it. Whew, that was tough, but like I said, it's just like I've taken all that stuff out of here that it does kind of look like memorabilia, but it's just like I don't need to hold on to so much stuff to remember like who I was, because now I have more space for like a lot more space for like the future and like future years to come of other memories and stuff that I might want to hold on to, and that might be more important than these that I don't even like give a second thought about. So I hope y'all enjoyed watching that and taking a small stroll down memory lane with me. I'll probably like see you guys next week for my 9 months, oh my gosh, with myself. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.